The Muslim Brotherhood is a primitive, barbaric ideology that believes that if you don't accept their fundamentalism, whether you're Christian or Jew or Muslim, you are to be killed, not negotiated with. There's a few of us who are beacons of light trying to try and draw attention to this. And then there's the enemy within, in our own country, who are stabbing the warriors in the back who are trying to preserve our holy land, yours and mine. And the more successful they are, the more they are attacked. If the Israelis weren't there protecting these holy sites, they would disappear. They'd be blown up. Remember what the Taliban did in Afghanistan? You had these ancient, magnificent Buddhist temples and Buddhist statues carved into the mountains, like we have in some of our mountains in South Dakota. And they blew them up. They blew them up. The Islamists want to eliminate the history that came before them, Jewish and Christian, and they want to eliminate the Western world. And they're doing it. We should be standing behind the people who stand up to this. We should be standing behind the Israelis, the Druze, the others, small minority number of people, because they have suffered so horrendously over the centuries. We should be standing up for them. The propaganda would have you believe that Israel is an empire that has conquered the Arabs. Israel's a tiny country with a relatively few million people. It's not an empire. They're surrounded by an empire of Arabs, whether they call themselves Palestinians or whether they break it up into Hamas or the Muslim Brotherhood. It's an Arab empire. It's a Muslim empire that surrounds the Holy Land and a few million people who are there to defend themselves and defend it. It seems to me they deserve our support and praise. We Americans, the vast majority of we Americans, our ancestors come out of that part of the world. Now you might say, well, I'm German, okay, I'm Swedish, I'm Italian, I'm Irish, I'm whatever I am, and so. But the spark is in the Holy Land. That's where your ancestors come from. They may have wound up in these other parts, in Europe, wherever, but they come, most of them, from there. That's where your faith comes from, most of us. From there. That's it. Not some capital in any other part of the world. Jerusalem. That's where it comes from. That's what the Palestinians claim is theirs. That's what the Islamists claim is theirs. And when the Jordanians controlled it, they sought to destroy the history of the Christians, the history of the Jews. They sought to destroy what the Jews are uncovering and trying to preserve. You see my point? The Iranians are the old Persians. The Persians. The Persian people are a great people. The Persian regime is an Islamist, primitive, barbaric regime that seeks to conquer the Holy Land. The Muslim Brotherhood is a primitive, barbaric ideology that believes that if you don't accept their fundamentalism, whether you're Christian or Jew or Muslim, you are to be killed, not negotiated with. Qatar understands this, by the way. Qatar got it. They understand it. There's a few of us who are beacons of light trying to try and draw attention to this. And then there's the enemy within, in our own country, who are stabbing the warriors in the back who are trying to preserve our Holy Land, yours and mine. And the more successful they are, whether it's against Hezbollah, whether it's against Hamas, whether it's against the Iranian regime, whether it's against the Houthis, the more successful they are, the more they are attacked. And we have a president of the United States who understands this, instinctively understands this. And now he's under attack. We, the people, know better.
For all this and much more, sign up for Levin TV.